All right, Miss Kaitlin Bennett. I said I was going to do this today. I'm going to spend the majority, if not all of the time. I'm going to go down every single one of these tweets and I'm going to debunk as much as I can before my brain explodes. Let's start with her pin tweet. My message to real Donald Trump is simple. It's time to defund public universities. Not another penny of in taxes should go to these left-wing indoctrination centers. Public universities, not private. I mean, I get the realm of what she's talking about, but if we were to make this some type of real thought, then we'd also have to say, I guess public institutions are the only ones that are left wing, and all private institutions have freedom of speech and don't fear consequences, so they're allowed to go a little bit more right wing. But see, that's just stupid. That's dumb. I'm already one tweet into this woman's life, and I'm already upset. I haven't even watched the video yet. Yo, are you serious? Are you serious? No way, man. Are you feeling okay there? You feeling all right? Are you sure you're feeling okay? Because it's already, logic doesn't add up for these people. It never does. And it's just funny watching them, scream and squirm over it. All right, you've got yours. All right, let's see.
Anyway, I am back here because they are literally trying to fight me. And the police are nowhere to be found. If they would have controlled this, instead of blaming it on me, guess what? They wouldn't be doing this. If police in our country was actually doing something to stop these people from acting like this wouldn't be happening.
So, so I think this was when she went to that, she tried to hold a rally, and, she got literally booted off campus. That was a good time. I feel like we should watch the entirety of that. But, yo. Yo, no way, son. No way. Sorry, I gotta post one more place. I got the thought. Trust me, I got the thought. I'm not losing the thought. I know I lose the thought all the time, but I'm not losing the thought right now. It's not happening. It's not happening. You think I would have these links written out already? Anyway, so she got chased off of campus because I go to the same thing with that other guy that we watched last night that got booted off campus. You're spreading evil right wing ideologies, and then you're wondering why people are having such a vitriol response to you. Is this going to be the Republicans' play for the next 4 years? Liberal media has gotten too far and now they're silencing our voices. Yo, if we silenced everybody who was a right winger and things started gaining positivity in the United States, I'm telling you, it's the end of the Republican Party if they don't pick that shit up come 2024. We're probably going to lose the Senate races, so I'm not even worried about that. Oh, Fred Hampton was killed by the police and FBI 51 years ago. Oh, we're going to talk about that. Every single leader that we've ever had in the civil rights movement got killed. Just think about that. That's something I always think about.
Instead of blaming it on me, guess what? They wouldn't be doing this. If police in our country was actually doing something to stop these people from acting like this wouldn't be happening. But because we have police here that do not do their job, I don't care if they're the conservatives, police, I don't care what they are. Do your freaking job. Trying to get me to leave? Look, I walked around campus and that's just what they do.
So the police are doing their job by escorting a literal, aggravating human being off campus so things can calm down, and because it's not the police stopping them and instead removing you, they're not doing their job. I got it. It's all about me. Yo, we're gonna get deeper into it. I don't understand how people like this get to exist for free. I don't. I've never understood how people like this gain traction. Is it just being as stupid as you possibly could, and then throughout that, maybe hopefully like you gain traction due to the fact that like no one can believe how absurdly out of reality you are, or is this just like a thing that you like? It's just I don't get America and supporting people like this. Like I know that there are conservatives on the side that like have actual talking points and are actually decent to listen to, even though conservatism. But at the same time, it's like what in this gets like what in this gets anybody forward in life? Like what do you have? What do you have on people? Like what is your hold? What do you say that's so great and so detrimental to how society should be? Or sorry, what do you say that's so gathering and so I want to pay attention to this person? Like it's fucking stupid.
I try to leave, and this is what they do. Police need to do their job in this country. For the last 100 days, if the police would have done their job in this country, they wouldn't think that they could get away with this.
I don't think that's how that works. Using police to threaten other people from exercising their free speech against you who's trying to exercise their free speech, nah, you can't have it both ways. And I feel like as I scroll down, it's only gonna get worse in the realm of like how much she escalates, but for now.
But they are getting away with it. President Donald Trump, defund this school. They want to talk about defunding the police, defund public education.
We're already doing that, sweetie. And look, because we defunded public education, look what came of it. Look at you. You exist. I'm going to literally look. Honey, you exist because of us defunding public education. Isn't that so wonderful? Like,
defund public universities. Take the funding away from these people. We know they don't have jobs. We know they don't have jobs to pay for it on their own. They're using my tax dollars to come in here and try to fight me.
It's a good use of tax dollars. Shit. If we could get Celebrity Deathmatch back off the tax dollars, shit, I'd throw in $1 in the pot for that.
Defund these schools. And while you're at it, defund this campus police as well.
Defund everybody that doesn't agree with me. Didn't you just say, like, that was a liberal thing? Hold on, wait. So her point here is that it's too reckless of a situation. Hold on. Her point here is that it's too reckless of a situation, and therefore we should be more willing to defund campus police because they're not doing their jobs as according to you. But at the same point, you make it funny to talk about liberals wanting to defund the police, and instead we should defund college universities because they couldn't afford it if they weren't using tax. You see what oh, she just tweeted. Oh my God, it's lit. But you see what I'm talking about? No consistency, right? There's no edge. It makes me aggravated. It makes me aggravated. It makes me. There's people talking outside my window. It makes me so aggravated to know that like you can live in a constant state of I will have my cake and eat it too. So I didn't even get that phrase till a couple years ago. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Because once you eat the cake, you don't have a cake. Like, people want, like, both. Like, nah, man. Nah, like, you can't have it all your way and then be mad when people want it all their way. If you were the leading example, let's say we actually, listened to and paid attention to somebody like this. If you want to be able to profess that you have a certain set of ideals and beliefs that you wish to be able to talk about, then there's no way on Constance God's earth that you can expect to be able to say these things without backlash, and at the same time give rise to results of said backlash only against other people. But like you're the one you're instigating a fight and then wondering why you got punched. Like victim mentality. And this is what they call us snowflakes. Oh, jeez. Okay, so she tweeted this. Why hasn't Joe Biden conceded yet when he clearly lost the election? I'm not even gonna read the fucking replies. I'm just gonna go off. All right, real time, real moment. So, yo, Joe Biden won the election. If you are not like agreeing with that, then you do not live on Earth. You don't live on Earth. The, the amount of dumb shit that we could possibly be talking about right now. COVID relief, military moves, Wall Street, like all that could be way more attention focused. You could pick on the Democrats now for what Nancy Pelosi just came out and said that effectively like yeah, it's fucking it's what you call it? It's it was a power play. It was a power game. It was all about pretty much putting Joe Biden in the best light possible so that way Trump wouldn't get reelected. Pick on that. Like, oh my God, the weapons are right there in front of you. And for some strange ass reason, we're all like, let's, instead of picking on real issues that could really gain some traction and prove that conservatives do have a voice based in logic and truth, let's just keep repeating the same lie over and over again and see how many retweets and likes I get. Like, this is what I'm talking about. You want to be free to speak on public campuses, but then you say dumb shit like this, and you wonder. And you fucking wonder. You wonder why it is the way that it is. And I in the words of a great YouTuber, Caleb City, I am perplexed. How did you start the car without the keys? Is this really Michael Rappaport? Oh, that's crazy. Oh shit. Rappaport with his devil. Nah, you're bugging. Facts. Yeah. Kaitlin poo poo pants. Because he won in a landslide. No, he really didn't. Also, they are finally auditing the voting machines, which means forensic tests can be done and timeline on what votes are in it. You can't erase a hard drive no matter how hard you try. And we might get to see Trump lose for a 47th time, though he might have picked up a few more losses since I last checked. Oh, I'm like mad confused. I thought they were the same profile. Yeah. Bro, like, here's the situation for you. Oh, I cheated. I cheated on you. Or, I'm sorry, you're accusing somebody. You cheated on me. Okay, where's your proof? Well, I don't have proof that you cheated on me. I have proof that, like, I think you're cheating on me. Okay, would you like to know where I've been the last week? Sure. Here are the logs. Here's all my locations. Here's all this. Here's my logs. Here's my stuff. Okay, so I've proven to you that I've literally haven't touched another human being in a week. So what other proof do you have that I'm cheating on you? Well, it's just the way I feel. Like, you could feel like, oh my God, it was the biggest loss of your life. The gravy train's over. Daddy's gone. Like, it's over. And you could sit and lament and feel as angry as you want. But, like, you can't. You can't. I'm sorry. I'm not saying you can't, in freedom of speech, whatever, but you can't live in a denial, like, chamber. Like, you can't live in a chamber of, well, I just want Daddy to win. I don't want Daddy to love me anymore. Oh, God, if you're new to the stream and you just saw me do that, you have no idea what's going on. Yo, it's so bad. It's so bad. It really is just so sad and so bad that this is where we've come to as the sum of human thought. All of humanity's knowledge is existing on the internet, on the surface web, not even the deep web. Just the surface web holds the entirety of human history, and that is how smart people are. To just say some shit like, why isn't Joe Biden conceded when he clearly lost the election? How did he clearly lose? How did he clearly lose? So we fraudulently came up with 80 million votes, and every single vote that was for Donald Trump was legit. What if those people were people who were going to vote for Joe Biden and decided to vote for Trump? Are those votes now not legit? What about the people who used mail-in ballots for Trump? Were those not legal ballots? What about the people who voted in person and thought, oh, I'm going to vote for Joe Biden, got in there and was like, fuck it, I'll just vote for Donald Trump? Like, yo, libertarians. Here's I didn't even think about this till just now. Joe Jorgensen was a kind of a sort of major reason for a few states going to Biden. Are those votes fake too? I don't see Joe Jorgensen going like, damn it, they stole the election from me. I was the Green Party and I was going to win and they stole it by like literally millions of votes. Check the machines. Nope, none of that. None of that. Cry. Just literally cry. Literally, you just... Yeah, I'm going in. Yeah, I told you. I'll show you what I tweet. I could give less of a shit. Like, it's pitiful. It's pitiful. It's not even pitiful to the point of like... It's not even pitiful to the point of like, damn, I feel bad for you. It's pitiful to the point where it's like, you don't deserve to be in the public spotlight ever. Just go back to being whatever the fuck you were before this. Like, it's pitiful to the point where it's like, I think Earth would be great without your existence, or at least the United States. Go to Germany, go to Norway, go to Switzerland, enjoy some of their social democracy benefits, and then come back to the U.S. and see if your mind changes. Like, you just cry. Like, yeah, there's a reason why all these wannabe grifters think that the best way to win the hearts of Trump is to play as probably stupid as possible. Like, yo, I can't tell if you're being funny or delusional. So you're telling me the United... Oh, God. Guys, do we have to scream this? I see, if I had more people in this chat, I feel like I'd get the entire chat to say this all at once. But can we all say together, land doesn't vote. Land doesn't vote. Like, I'm sorry that, like, 14 million people don't live in the middle of bumfuck Alabama or the middle of fucking Kansas, like, or Montana. Like, I'm sorry that these cornfield-ass areas fucking pop, like... I see a map like this and I immediately think, well, right in this sector right here only lives, like, 10 people. At max, 1,000. Right here in this fucking deep sector of Washington State. Let's go to Oregon instead. Like, 3 people. Idaho. Potatoes. Potatoes don't vote. Like, and they say this shit with confidence. Oh, your Twitter got deleted? So what the fuck? Songwriter for Jesus Wired. Immediately retweeting Prager Youth. PragerU. Oh, I'm going to end up there one way or another today, aren't I? I'm probably going to end up there one way or another. That's fine. I can do that. I can absolutely do that. If you're new to the stream, please hit the follow button. It literally hurts. It literally costs nothing to do so. And when I make affiliate, you can do me a favor and subscribe for free with your Twitch Prime. Or you can use a tier 1 subscription. If you are so apt and you just want to watch for free and do nothing, don't mind if you drop a link in the chat. Don't want to look at some content. Maybe you got something funny on her that I haven't seen yet. And I promise you, I do not pay attention to this woman. So, there could be a thing I missed. Oh, jeez, this woman is educational. There's proof of it happening. Sorry, you're just bad at your job. Reporters love scoops. We love juicy stories. We love getting a story nobody else has. If there was massive election fraud happening in Georgia, we'd all be all over it. Yeah, it would be my personal professional advantage to be able to break that story, but it does not exist. Yeah. this one a little off. News networks blocked the Epstein story because it implicated more people than the United States government. Like it implicated like a not a global, like there was just too many things that could have been said, and like then you got to deal with the repercussions of different nations, different there was that's a different story. That you know what? I'll give you credit. That's bigger than all of this because that one was real. This one, not so much. There's video proof of it happening. Sorry, you just bad at your job. Where's the video proof? It'd be presented in court. Yo, they don't even present the videos in court. They don't even present the videos that they say, oh, send us the fucking Donald Trump. Send us your videos, man. Like, I can't even do his voice tonight because I'm so sick of trying to do this man's voice. Well, you'll see. Like, it's so weird. Oh my God. Okay, if there's proof of it to be presented in court, instead Trump's lawyers admitting under oath that they aren't even alleging fraud while also acknowledging on Twitter the goal is simply to sound enough doubt to convince faithless electors to vote against the people. Pay attention. You're obviously not paying attention to the videos, testimonials, and thousands of affidavits. You need to pay attention. It's really crazy that if that much evidence existed, that courts wouldn't be throwing out the cases, but I guess everybody's against Donald Trump. Nobody wants to hear it. Even Republican senators are like, you lost, bro. You're over with.
And that's, did you shit yourself at a grad party? I think there's one really important question, and that's, did you shit yourself at a grad party? I think there's one really important question, and that's, did you shit yourself at a grad party?
I don't get it. What's the whole point about her shitting yourself? Why do you guys like her shit pants? You got some type of fetish or something? Nice try. I almost took that bait. Tim Dillon. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, that's that tweet. I've been streaming for half an hour, and I've only gotten through 3 tweets because this shit is just so stupid. I am 100% convinced that Dan Crenshaw voted for Joe Biden. Is this does Kaitlin Bennett run Liberty Hangout? Like, is that her thing, or am I bugging? And that's just like a whole thing and she's a part of it. Jesus Christ. Dan Crenshaw voted for Joe. Who cares? That's still not 6 million, not 7 million. Hey Dan, remember the time you came out and supported gun control culture and hateful? I think we know who all. Okay, I'm not even gonna unpack that one because that one's way too obvious. I agree with Linwood. Republican candidates don't deserve our support if they won't stand up for President Trump in the country. If you want to support, do your jobs and stop the steal. Like, okay. Sorry we have to revisit this point again. Sorry if it's not entertaining. But today's the day where we're gonna explode into the idiocy of this. All right. If a president sitting is lying, and you are weaponizing that line to say, if you don't support our president, even though he's a batshit crazy, insane white man, then you don't deserve the American people's support. It would be the most astonishing thing if Republicans just went completely bipartisan from this point forward. I think that's the only legitimate way that they have to save any shot of even not looking stupid when it comes time for the next election. That should be the Republicans' goal. You want to rehabilitate your image, just do whatever the Democrats say. And I don't mean that literally, but I mean that like literally. Like just don't fight it. Because right now they're arguing with themselves. You don't believe the crazy white wizard guy, like with the staff that says he's gonna bring back Jesus? Well, then you don't deserve our support of our country. Listen here, maggots. Listen here, maggots. Donald Trump is the greatest man on the face of the planet. I think quite truly, he is my savior and my Lord. And I would do anything for that man. But right now we're in a crisis. We're in a crisis because our fellow Republicans, the ones that we elected into office, are not doing their job. They're not defending our current sitting president, and they're allowing some other strange white man with dementia who eats babies to take over. And when the socialists gain their power, the communists will also join with them, and it will be one big socialist communist orgy. Can you believe it? We can't allow this to happen. We can't allow any of this to happen. We have to rise up and teach these Republicans a lesson. They need to respect our president the same way we fought for him all these years. I always liked Donald Trump. I love The Apprentice. It was one of the greatest shows ever, and I refuse to let one of the greatest TV personalities ever fall to the deep state. So here's what we're going to do, fellow Republican, my patriots, my warriors, my MAGA people. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to ignore and write in Donald Trump in the Georgia runoffs just to show them we have a voice and they need to stop the steal. Now, if you've never watched me, thanks for watching. If you've watched me, that's not satire. That's the actual argument fucking being made right now. That's the argument being made right now. I don't get it at all. Like, you're infighting over nothing. Yo, all right, let's do it this way. I'm going out with a couple of the fellas. I'm smoking. We're smoking. Everybody around. A couple girls there, you know, just friends, people. Pass around. Come back to me. Take a hit, and I pass it the other way instead of in rotation. I'm smacked. I forgot. Okay, I forgot. I fucking forgot who was next. If you were to try to break up the... Excuse me. If you were to try to break up the entire friend group, over something like that, we would all look at you like you're crazy. What are you talking about, bro? It's just like literally, I took one hit and I'm not in the rotation. Here, grab it. You start a fight about it. You start bitching everybody out. Oh, and your mother's a whore. And you're just like, we'd all look at you like, well, clearly you don't belong in this group. And you would turn around and say, oh, I don't belong in this group. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just pointing out the obvious, like, wrong thing that was done. And I'm sitting here still like, sweetie, no. Like, no. I agree. Republicans boycott the Georgia runoff. Also, that'll show them. Like, yo. She had credibility at some point. No, thank you. So you're reposting Joe Biden talking about wearing masks, saying, I won't do that, but also saying Joe Biden should concede. Did she say that in that tweet? Like, why hasn't he conceded? He won. That's why he hasn't conceded the fucking election. Newsflash. I learned this recently because I am becoming a politician. You cannot concede an election that you've won. You can deny being granted the permission of the election, but you can't concede if you win. That's not how this works. We're only 3 months away from it being... This was the tweet that made me want to just talk about her for an entire hour. This was the tweet. You see, I was already on there. Yo, we're only 3 months away from it being an entire year since we were told it would only take 15 days to slow the spread. That's correct. It would have only taken 15 days if everybody did what they were supposed to do. If the government would have just literally shelled out the checks, shelled out extra UBI, kept everybody home, we'd all be safe. It'd all be over. But instead, literally, you yourself, your fucking self, and the rest of your cohorts were like, that's socialism. They're taking away our rights. We're gonna march up to the state capitol and protest the governor, and we're gonna try to kidnap one. Like, sweetie, no, we didn't forget. You act like we forgot, but we didn't forget. We never forget. We're Twitter. We literally will bring up things from 10 years ago. And you said that like a couple weeks ago. Like, no, honey, we're coming for you. Fucking hell. Like, and it's the boldness that they say it with their chest. It's the boldness, like, implied theory here. They don't ever work on like actual facts. It's just implied theory. Like, I'm going to bring up an issue that I clearly fought against to prove that what I was fighting against was right. Like, was wrong, sorry. Like, come on. Come on. The 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Did he say that? He was offering some of the millions he's made over the years in politics. Okay. This goes back to Bernie Sanders' argument about how Bernie Sanders is a millionaire, and if he's talking about tax the rich, if a person has, let's say, $3 million, that's like 3 cents to a city. Like, yeah, I'm going to give away all my money and spread it evenly and equally, and therefore, like, everybody gets a couple extra cents in their bank account. Great job. Like, doing that would be legitimately worse. Like, millionaires are a thing and a product of the system, but they are not the bane of the system. They are an acceptable realm depending on how you do it. Like, if you sell a book or whatever, or if you speak at a few places, or you work at a job as a fucking senator for 40 fucking years, like, you're gonna be a millionaire by the end of it. Sure, okay, like, you live frugal, you do your thing. I'm not hating you, like, accruing a couple mil. Like, a couple mil, rappers do that. Music stars do that. I'm not hating on you for that. It's billionaires where it gets to a whole new level of fucking crazy. But that's beside the point. That's fucking stupid. And quoting Ronald Reagan is about the worst thing you could do. And those are the 9 most terrifying words in the English language. I could come up with a few more terrifying words that would probably strike a lot more fear in people than that. Some people that gleefully reported on Trump's illegally obtained tax returns and Melina's secret recorded photos are now calling for James O'Keefe's and Project Versa to be arrested for recording CNN's conference calls. I feel like you don't get what that means. So Trump's illegally obtained tax returns, even though the president is supposed to release them, so however they were obtained, that was the end goal. It was supposed to happen. Oh, I'm going to release my tax returns. I'm going to release my tax returns. He got them leaked and still denied that they were his actual tax returns. And you see how quickly he brushed that story off? Again, when caught, just pretend I don't know him. We're going to see that all across the next year. I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't know him. I've never met him. I don't know him. I've never met him. Who that? Who that? Who there? Who that? Who there? Fucking, what was that movie? The Water Boy. Who that? Who that? Who there? Like, you're not fooling me. You're literally not fooling me. That's another one. For a party that claims to hate old white men, Democrats sure do enjoy electing old white guys that break their legs, petting their dogs, and cutting their heads, getting out of the shower. You literally just threw... you literally... Even though she's literally slinging shit at the wall, hoping it sticks. Like, yeah, you can't walk down a ramp. Like, I'm so confused now. You do have a great point about a party that hates old white men. However, the Democrats are kind of split between neoliberalists and, at this point, fucking socialists. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, fucking democratic socialists. Like, that's where the party split is. And you, the audacity to say it with your chest, that's my problem. Like, the audacity to start picking on people, to start, what happened? I thought Joe Biden should have conceded. You literally said he should concede when he lost the election, but Democrats elected him. Democrats, the left elected Joe Biden effectively, right? Anyone who did Thanksgiving over Zoom is a loser. Wow. 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 Here, or facts. I too would rather make sure that it's the last Thanksgiving together. What the fuck? Oh, there must be another comment under there because I was mad lost for a second. The OP did not write it with that context. You're referring that based on your assumption that she's including those as what. Opposed mother causes division. Some people chose the hell of evening single man with family. I mean, no, that's still a great point. Like, that's still a great point. Like, include everybody or attack the people that you're actually attacking. Like, yo, I can't wait for, like, somebody to just smack her. Like, I really want to see her get into, like, a physical altercation at this point. Because there's no way that you can exist like this and then, like, no way. Like, there's a special place to help the people who have the power to help millions, but then choose to only help themselves. Who's David Hogg? Yeah, oh, right, yeah, thank you. Ooh, love Twitter. Gives you the information right off rip. Oh my God, you hate Trump so much you think he lied about his race to get a job at Harvard. Like, this is a race to literally pick who's the most corrupt out of anybody. I only have one viewer, so I'm actually going to cut it here because I don't want to lose my average. But thank you guys for watching. I'm going to pick this up probably tomorrow. I think I like doing daily streams. I think that's cool. I think that works. If you like what you watched, please do me a favor. Hit the follow button. It literally costs nothing. And I will see you in the next one.